Hello again. So the next video, and my bowl is in the way. Sorry about that. Alright, so the next video is the history for year 1908. Yep. I skipped over a whole bunch of freaking histories to get to this. Alright, the first one is June 1st. First time ball signifying New Year drops at Times Square. January 1st, excuse me. January 1st, on the same day, Jack Hobbs makes his test debut as the MCG, 38 and 28. I don't know what that means. January 2nd, Canadian branch of the Royal Mint opens in Ottawa. January 7th, England beat Australia by 1 wicket at the MCG. Okay, now I assume the MCG is a sport. I may be wrong, don't quote me on it. January 9th, Franz Schallert succeeds Détrose as Premier of Belgium. Primer? Yeah. January 9th, Meyer Woods National Monument in California is established. January 12th, a long-distance radio message is sent from the Eiffel Tower for the first time. January 13th, French pilot Henry Farman is first European to fly 1 kilometer circuit. January 13th, on the same day, Stanley Cup, Montreal Wanderers sweep Ottawa Victorias in 2 games. January 13th, on the same day, Roger Harrington. Nope, sorry, wrong one. I skipped ahead a little. Alright. Rhodes Opera House fire in Byertown, Pennsylvania, killing 171 people. January 14th and 15th, we're going to do 2 at a time now. Roger Harrington scores century on Test debut. And why did you just do that? Alright, Test debut v. England, Adelaide. And then on the 15th, C. Hill and R.J. Harrington make 8th WKT partnership 243 for Oust. January 16th and 18th, Pinnacles National Monument, California, established. Already knew that. January 18th, Frederick Delius Brig Fair premieres. January 21st, August Strindberg's Spokesnauten, yeah, premieres in Stockholm. January 21st, NYC regulation makes it illegal for a woman to smoke in public. Yeah, out of all the laws they could make, they decided to make that one. Never understand it. Alright. January 23rd, U.S. and Great Britain demand end of abuses in Congo. I'm assuming that's a place in Africa, maybe? Maybe not. Anyway, January 24th, Jen Baden-Powell starts Boy Scouts. January 25th, John Block's opera Baldy premieres in Antwerp. Alright. January 27th, Pasiphae, a satellite of Jupiter discovered by Melote. Alright, now we're going to skip ahead a little because this is a very long page. So we're going to skip over February. Wait a minute. Let me see if there's anything relevant. Oh, here's one. February 3rd, Supreme Court rules a union boycott violates Sherman Antitrust Act. February 3rd, on the same day, foundation of Panathinaikos in Athens, Greece. February 8th, Wilhelmina 08 soccer team forms in Weert, Netherlands. Alright, next is February 11th, Australia regain the Ashes with a 308-run cricket victory versus England. All right. Now we're definitely going to skip over. If it'll let me. Maybe. Sorry, my computer's being difficult. I got all the way half into this, and now it's being pushy. Alright, we're going to continue on with February then until it decides to quit being stupid. February 12th, Anna Janes bequeaths $1 billion to Swarthmore to become all-female. February 12th, on the same day, NY to Paris auto race via Alaska and Siberia begins in NYC. George Schumacher wins Days Behind the Wheel. February 18th, first U.S. postage stamps and rolls are issued. February 18th, the American ambassador to Japan is given a note by the Japanese in which they restrict Japanese immigration to the U.S. This becomes known as the Gentleman's Agreement. February 24th, in Mueller versus Oregon, the U.S. Supreme Court favors an Oregon law limiting maximum hours a woman may work and denies that it curtails liberty of contract. February 27th, sacrifice fly adopted, repealed in 1931, reinstated in 1954. February 27th, on the same day, star number 46 was added to the U.S. flag for Oklahoma. February 28th, failed assassination attempt on Shah Mohammed Ali in Tehran. February 29th, Dutch scientists produce solid helium. March 4th, primary school catches fire in Collingwood, Ohio, killing 180 people. Why are you not cooperating? Come on. It's not that hard. Psh. Really? I'm not having a good day, guys. As you can tell, my computer's being a freaking dick. It's not letting me do anything. So, we're going to see if I can get this thing to work. And if not, then it won't work. While I'm here, I'm going to eat my soup. Yay! Alright. Next one we have we have March 5th, first ascent of Mount Erebus, Antarctica. March 7th, Cincinnati Mayor Mark Braith stood before City Council and announces that women are physically fit to operate automobiles. March 8th, Dutch utopist, Frederick of Eden speaks in Carnegie Hall in New York. March 9th, Inter Milan is founded. Okay, we're going to skip over the rest of the March, and we're going to go to April 2nd. Mills Committee declares baseball was invented by Abner Doubleday. April 3rd, Frank Goetsch wins World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship in 2 hours. April 5th, British Premier Henry Campbell Bannerman is reassigns. April 8th, Lord Asquith, succeeds. Whoa. What just happened? Something just happened. Okay. Lord Asquith succeeds Henry Campbell Bannerman as British Premier. April 12th, fire makes 17,000 homeless in Chelsea, Massachusetts. April 13th, groundbreaking on Philadelphia's Shea Park, home of A's and Phillies. Alright, April 16th, Natural Bridges National Monument forms, Lake Powell, Utah. April 18th, Tommy Burns KOs Dewey Smith in 5 for heavyweight boxing title. Alright. April 23rd. Denmark, Germany, Britain, France, Netherlands, and Sweden signed North Sea something. I can't read. North Sea Accord. Let's see here. Alright. April 24th, Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Murdoch become first to travel across the U.S. by car. Why does that do that? All right, and we're now at the Maze, May 1st. World's most intense shower, 2.47 in 3 minutes at Portobello, Panama. May 2nd, 1908. Take Me Out to the Ball Game, registered for copyright. May 5th and 34th, Kentucky Derby. Arthur Pickens on Stone Street wins in 2 hours, 15 minutes, and wait a minute, no. Who knows? 2:15:2. All right. May 5th, Great White Fleet arrives in SF. May 7th, Emperor Franz Joseph celebrates his Golden Jubilee with festivals throughout the Austro and Hungarian Empire. Dirk Fock becomes governor of Suriname. Yeah. May 10th, first. Alright. May 10th. May 1st, Mother's Day observed. Didn't know that, did you? Alright. Next is May 12th. Wireless radio broadcasting is patented by Nathan B. Stubblefield. May 14th. First passenger flight in an airplane. May 21st. First horror movie. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde premieres in Chicago. May 21st, Bill Burns has no-hitter broken up with 2 outs in 9th. May 23rd, dirigible explodes over SF Bay. 16 passengers fall, none die. May 23rd, on the same day, part of Great White Fleet arrives in Puget Sound, Washington. May 24th, Belgium Catholic Socialist Liberal parliamentary election. We gotta try and say that a freaking million times fast. Anyway, May 24th, May 24th on the same day, John Masefield's Tragedy of Nan premieres in London. May 26th at Masjid Suleiman in southwest Persia, the first major commercial oil strike in the Middle East is made. The rights to the resource are quickly acquired by the United Kingdom. May 27th, I'm not even going to bother to try and read that. May 30th, first federal workman's compensation law approved. May 30th, 42nd Belmont Joe Nodder aboard Colin Wynn. May 30th, on the same day, Aldrich Vineland Currency Act, forerunner to Federal Reserve System. May 30th, on the same day, Paris Advocate E. Archdeacon is first passenger in an airplane. May 30th, on the same day, U.S. Essie office in Salt Lake City, Utah, authorized. Miss May 31st, Miss Polter, Pottelsberg de la Poterie is first airplane passenger in Belgium. Um, June 1st, John Crone begins walk around perimeter of U.S., which took 357 days. June 2nd, 33rd Preakness, Eddie Dugan riding Royal Tourist wins in 146.4. June 9th, King Edward of Great Britain visits Tsar Nicholas II at Revel, Russia, where the two discuss the growing power of Germany and British plans for reform in Macedonia. June 10th, First Flying Club, Aeronautical Society of New York opens. June 10th, on the same day, the Australian Parliament passes the Invalid and Old Age Pensions Act, providing for pensions for British subjects, excluding Aborigines, at age 65. June 12th, Lithuania, I can't say that, crosses Atlantic in record 4 days and 15 hours. June 13th, Tommy Burns. I'm not even going to do that because I don't like that stuff. Okay, June 14th, fourth German Navy bill is passed, authorizing the financing the building of another 4 major warships. June 15th, World Congress for Women's Rights opens in Amsterdam. June 16th, the Republican Party convenes in Chicago, where President Roosevelt picks William H. Taft as his successor. June 18th, Japanese immigration to Brazil begins when 781 people arrive in Santos aboard the Kasato Maru ship. June 23rd, the USA suspends diplomatic relationships with Venezuela after the refusal of Cipriano Castro's government to compensate Americans for injuries suffered in the uprising of 1899. June 23rd, on the same day, Shah Muhammad Ali leads a successful counter-revolution in Persia, aided by the Russian legation and a Cossack brigade. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. Next is we have a July 5th, a Niazi Bey, a chief organizer of the revolutionary movement in Turkey, raises the standard of revolt in Reshna, Macedonia. July 6th, Robert Peary's expedition sails from NYC for the North Pole. July 8th, uprisings spread throughout Turkey. July 9th, CHU, Christian Historic Union, Dutch political party forms. Alright. This is almost tiring, guys. Alright. July 24th, John Hayes wins 4th Olympics marathon. He received a world record from what I can see. July 24th, after days of discussion with his ministers, Sultan Abdul Hamid of Turkey announces he is restoring the liberal constitution of 1876 and will become more responsive to demands of dissidents. July 26th, the United States Attorney General Charles Joseph Bonaparte issues an order to immediately staff the office of the Chief Examiner, later renamed the Federal Bureau of Investigation. July 29th, at St. Louis Browns, Rube Waddell strikes out 16 Philia Athletics. July 30th, around the world automobile race ends in Paris. August 3rd, French brothers Amédée and Jean Boisonnet, I can't say that, discover the fossil remains of a nearly complete 60,000-year-old Neanderthal man at LA at La Chapelle, Aix, France, known as the Old Man of La Chapelle. His skeleton shows that Neanderthals led physically stressful lives with high risk of injury. All right. August 6th, St. Louis Card John Losh's second no-hitter beats Dodgers 2-0 in sixth inning. August 7th, the first train to travel the length of New Zealand's North Island main trunk line leaves Wellington. All right. August 12th, Henry Ford's company builds the first Model T car. August 13th, Cy Young Day in Boston. He pitches briefly against an all-star team. August 13th, on the same day, King Edward VII, I don't know what number that is. If you know, tell me, of Great Britain meets the Emperor Franz Joseph of Austria at Ischl. The king tries to persuade the emperor to advise Germany against aggressive anti-British policies. August 14th, that's the end of the video. So blessed be, love and light, and I will see you guys next time.